Alright guys, I have reviewed this movie already, a short version of this. This is when I did my top 20 great cartoon movies of all times to check out. Guess what? This was number one on my list. That special edition is on my Facebook with the clips showing, because I can't post it on YouTube though. Unless I do the edit version, but it would be a lot of work and I didn't want to go through all that shit. So, this is my full-length review. And by the way, Netflix was streaming. I said get the Blu-ray. Had the Blu-ray, I sold it on eBay. Now I feel bad. Now I want it back. I want it back. Fuck it. Anyway, Batman Under the Red Hood. This is the greatest, full-blown. If you want an action-packed animation, movie-wise, there've been a lot. You go with anime or American cartoon or whatever cartoon you want to go with. I say Batman Under the Red Hood is number one. This cartoon is action-packed. Like fucking movie. This movie had non-stop action, in my opinion. And now, when I first heard about the concept of this, I heard about the return of Jason Todd, I was like, oh shit, are they going to show his death in this movie? How dark will it go? Yo, this went dark. And there are death scenes. People die in this fucking movie. This ain't no fucking PG-13. This ain't no general audience shit. This ain't no fucking Super Friends. This is Batman Under the Red Hood. Now, last time I talked about the Batman cartoon movies was the special I did. All the Batman movies based on the animated series, which I still have, but I put that in my other channel since it's like not the DVD movie buff ever stuff. This is the DVD movie buff ever. So the only video blog with the movie views you see it now with the clips are actually the ones I did as DVD movie buff for. Like I said, with the newest stuff, please recommend me a link for my second channel. I don't like to post on my main channel because I like to put it aside from this one. You know, but I don't want you guys to miss out also. But anyway, let me get to the point. Batman Under the Red Hood is about Batman, and he finds out that this mysterious Red Hood character that's like controlling Gotham City in a way. You know, all the drug dealers have to like give 40% of their profits to this guy named Red Hood, and he offers them protection, you know, from Batman or any other rivals, pretty much. And so they decided, okay, we're gonna give in to this guy Red Hood because he's gonna kill us anyway. Batman, and then they also got a scene when Batman fight this android. It's like you got a lot of good guest spots, a lot of good moments in this movie. Man, you got Batman fighting an android that gets his superhuman powers. I think he was a Superman villain. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I saw this character. I remember seeing him before. It's like an android type of character. You got a flashback scene with Batman and Jason Todd. When before Jason Todd was a Red Hood, he was the second Robin, of course. You know, you see a flashback of how he fixes the car, you know, how he feels better. You see flashback where Jason Todd is all fighting other criminals. You see one flashback with a guest spot from the Riddler. They fought the Riddler, you know. So you got a guest spot with that. You got a guest spots by these assassins Black Mask were hired to destroy the Red Hood. You know, like they're like ninjas with cyborg armor and stuff. So you got a lot of fun moments. You got Rob Gore, of course. So anyway, you got the beginning scene when sorry I mentioned this part. You actually Joker beat up Jason Todd when he was the second Robin, hit him with a crowbar, and he was like, "Oh shit, they're actually showing it." Of course, Batman came in too late. Jason Todd died, so you thought he did. And like after that, you got the moment where I was talking about when the mysterious character named Red Hood, which is of course Jason Todd, and forcing the drug dealers to give up their profits. Batman will have Batman and Nightwing also makes a guest spot, like maybe 30 minutes in the movie, I would say probably, and they both teaming up going after the Red Hood, and I like that scene when Batman was chasing the Red Hood around Gotham, and Nightwing said, "He's good, he's really good." I was like laughing. I was like, "Oh man, you got some sense of humor moments too." And you got the Black Mask, of course. He plays like the main crime lord, like he's the boss of the boss, and he's getting mad because Red Hood's taking out his business and stuff, and then but Jason Todd got his own plans too, you know. Later on, when they go up to the Red Hood, Nightwing of course injured himself, and that's when Batman said, "You know, go home. You did enough, pretty much." So now it's Batman. It's all Batman now. This is good, but I like Nightwing in this movie too. But to me, I felt like he wasn't even needed. It was like, why even put him there? But it was still enjoyable though. Have a little moment. You know, it didn't last too long, but that was good that he lasted a little bit and then he just got home. Because if he stretched out with Nightwing, I feel like he's like, well, guys just got in the way with this movie in full. You know, in my opinion. Um. Anyway, I like when Batman was going to analyze, you know, with the blood during one of the fights with Jason Todd, and Batman finally team up for that one moment when they fight against the cyborg assassins, and while they team up and Jason Todd walks away after the battle, um, Batman took the sword of the blood and he analyzed it. And he realized it was Jason Todd. I think Batman knew, but he wasn't like 100% sure, you know. And later on, he goes to Ra's al Ghul and asks him, okay, what you know about this? And then Ra's al Ghul admits that he took Jason Todd's body and put him in the pit, in the Lazarus pit. Excuse my speech. And that's how Jason Todd became alive. And he jumps out the window. He went crazy and rabid-like. And Ra's al Ghul even presumed he was dead, you know, so he jumped out the window and stuff. But then, of course, he survived. Later on, Black Mask was so desperate he hired the Joker to do the assassination, and Joker betrayed Black Mask. And then Jason Todd ready to come in and stop the Joker, and then he told Joker that that was his plan. Oh, excuse me for. Yeah, I apologize. I had to step out for a moment. Anyway, like during the bridge scene with the truck with the Black Mask and his gang, Joker ready to burn them on fire. Red Hood starts telling the Joker, you know, this was my plan. Black Mask would be so desperate that he'll hire you to come out asylum. And Jason Todd really wanted him to have a one-on-one battle with the guy. But then Batman comes out and then put a fire extinguisher in the truck. It's pretty much saving everybody else better be burning the truck. And captured the Joker with the hook, with the bat plane. And then Jason Todd grabbed the wire, cut the Joker up on the wire, and then kidnapped the Joker and tied him to a chair, you know. And later on, Jason Todd faces Batman one-on-one in the battle, finally at the rooftop fight scene. And then he took Batman's mask, and then Jason Todd took his mask. They started going at it. And then Jason Todd goes to the Joker, he wanted to kill the Joker. He told Batman, he gave Batman a gun and said, who you gonna kill, me or the Joker? Pick one. And then Batman was able to dodge the bullet and then throw the blade at Jason Todd, and the blade went inside the gun hole, and then Jason Todd's hand got blooded up, and the Joker started going crazy because Jason Todd ready to blow up the building so they all could die together. The Joker stopping Batman and say that this is the ending I want. I want to get what I want, pretty much, you know. And then it looked like Batman took Jason Todd away, and then the building exploded. Batman survived, Joker survived. Jason Todd remained unknown if he's dead or alive, but it's pretty obvious he's alive anyway. And you get to the scene when Batman's having flashbacks about Jason Todd, and he sees Jason Todd, you know, like a younger Jason Todd with the original Robin outfit. He runs out like he's all happy now, you know, and pretty much that's ended with a final flashback scene with Batman remembering Jason Todd when he was like good, you know. And with the second Robin, and people need to know in the comic book version, Jason Todd was kind of like this. He was like aggressive. He was like he didn't listen to Batman too much. He was like a bratty kid, like, you know what I'm saying. And that's why I think a lot of fans did not like the second Robin. In my opinion, I think I'm the only one who would say that. I actually liked it, the second Robin. So when I heard Jason Todd died, I was shocked by the news, you know. I'm like, wow, he's dead. And then you got the third Robin and so on. But all in all, Batman the Red Hood was really, really fucking good. Action-packed, by the way. The story was simple. It was nothing, like, difficult to follow or anything. It was a simple story, you know. Mysterious character. He wants to take over the drug operation. But he had his own agenda that he really wanted the Joker. So he waited patiently for Black Mask to be desperate, you know, release the Joker. Then you got Batman wondering, who is this Red Hood guy? That he finds out it was Jason Todd. He went to see Ra's al Ghul. You know, fast forward for the fast-paced part of the review. Ra's al Ghul reveals that he put him in the Lazarus pit. Jason Todd became alive from it, and final battle that he realized that Jason Todd wants revenge pretty obvious on the Joker, but he planned it out slowly, and then he had a final battle with Jason Todd versus Batman, and you get your couple of flashback scenes, a lot of guest spots from characters, new characters too, good guys and villain wise. Um, so and you got the ending with a flashback of remembering when Jason Todd was happy and you know to be Robin. All in all, it's a really good movie. You can watch it on Netflix. I'm definitely gonna buy back the Blu-ray. I try to remember why I sold the Blu-ray anyway. I think it was because I needed money. So yeah. So but now I have enough. So I'm still working on a budget. But anyway, I advise people, get DVDs or Blu-rays, try to get yourself some good deals and stuff. Or you can wait patiently. I respect a lot of people who wait patiently. But sometimes because the movies you really want to buy right away. Right away, excuse me. Anyway, yeah. Good times, man. Batman under the Red Hood. Right now, it is really still my number one cartoon movies, top 20 cartoon movies to check out. If anybody want a link to the Facebook version of this, let me know. I'll send you the link. It's for public viewing, by the way. Not my Facebook account, but my video blog for this one's public viewing.